Welcome to the 31st video of Bangkok Unmasked, the YouTube channel that helps you get the most out of your visit to Bangkok City. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. In this video, I'm going to continue the subject of dating Thai women. We're going to go through 8 tips for dating Thai women and red flags to look for when you're on a date. This video is part 3 of a multi-part series. Let's get started with the 8 tips for dating Thai women. Tip number 1. Get her Line ID. If you want to stay in touch with a Thai woman, the best way is through the Line app. This is available through both iOS and Android. Literally all Thai women use Line. Get her Line ID as soon as you can. Tip number 2. Take her out for a meal on your first date. In most cases, the simplest way to a Thai girl's heart is through her stomach. The Thai love to eat. My advice, for what it's worth, is to take your date for a meal rather than a coffee or a drink. I know that in the West, going to a restaurant can make it seem like you're trying too hard. Thailand is really not the same though. Whether you go to a nice restaurant or simply a decent street food stand will depend on the girl. A successful meal together will definitely earn you brownie points. Tip number 3. Pay for the meal. Honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with dating Western women. From what friends tell me, it's common these days to go Dutch on a first date. In some cases, the woman might even pay for the meal. This would be strongly frowned upon in Thailand, and I would strongly advise against this sort of tactic on a first date. Some claim that it's a good way to see if the woman is more interested in your wallet than your company. From what I know of Thai women, I doubt that you'll get a second date if you try to make her pay or contribute to the meal. Tip number 4. Don't get too touchy. If you've spent any time in Thailand, you'll know that Thai people are very conservative when it comes to showing affection in public. While subtle touches on a date will likely be fine, I would strongly advise against trying to hold hands or making too much physical contact in public. Tip number 5. Kiss her at your place or hers. Whatever you do, don't try to kiss her in public. Seriously, if the girl is a good girl, she won't like it, and the odds of you getting a second date will not be good. For context, I've been married for 12 years now, and my wife won't allow public kissing in Thailand. Strangely, in the UK and Europe, she has no issues with public kissing. Tip number 6. Sex on a first date is possible. Given what I've heard from friends and colleagues, sex on a first date is absolutely possible. That said, if you're with a good girl, you might end up being told that she's a virgin a few moments before the act takes place. This can happen even if the girl is in her 20s or 30s. I know that it sounds crazy, but this has happened to a good number of my male friends. Tip number 7. Prepare for the possibility of sex. Thai condoms, especially if they're the cheap ones, are useless. They're very prone to breaking. This is often because they're not designed for Western men, who are better endowed than most Thai. If I was you, I'd prepare for sex by getting some decent Western-produced condoms. The last thing you want is your first sexual adventure with her to lead to an STD, or God forbid, a baby. Tip number 8. If things are sanic, you can't go too far wrong. The key for a successful first date is to make things as sanic as possible. The Thai word sanic, when directly translated into English, means fun. However, it means more than this. Sanic is very much a cultural concept in Thailand that means you should try to derive pleasure and satisfaction from everything that you do. Now that I've gone through some tips for dating Thai women, let's take a look at red flags to look for when you're on a date. Red flag number 1, the double date. It's surprisingly common for Thai women to bring a chaperone to a date. This could be a friend or a family member. I'd be very wary about any girl who does this, as it's a sign that she's going to be very hard work. Maybe you're willing to put in the effort and time, and it might be that she's totally worth it. That said, you'll probably be looking at many months of dates before you get anywhere with her. Red flag number 2, asking for money. If a Thai girl asks you for money to go shopping, or claims that the family's buffalo is at death's door, don't walk away, run. This type of girl is after your money. Going straight for your wallet on a first date is a big warning sign that mustn't be ignored. Further to this, if you take her to a nice restaurant and she orders the most expensive items on the menu, I'd take this as a warning sign. Red flag number 3, flirting with other men on your date. This one is kind of obvious, but if your date is looking at other men, and God forbid flirting with them, chalk it up to a lesson learned and get away as fast as possible. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope it helps give you actionable tips for dating Thai women. Look out for part 4, which should be posted in about a week or so. In part 4, I'll look at what you can expect from a Thai girlfriend and how to make them happy. For all you techies out there, this video is shot on a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and edited using HitFilm Express. Finally, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel through the button below. Also, I'd like to hear from you if I've missed any tips for dating Thai women, or dating red flags. Please tell me in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.